Okay, so yeah, again, hello, thanks for joining us today. My name is Shiloh of Mini Pottery Project from Instagram, and I have been into miniature for 15 years already. And I've been doing miniature pottery for four and a half years now. I've been in a If you're from Canada, you might have seen me in the reality TV show Best in Miniature Season 1. And yeah, I love doing miniature pottery. I have a small online shop and I'm selling my creations there. I'm so thrilled today to be part of this first YouTube live event of Mini Pottery Studio by Make It Real. And so we're also being joined by Adeline. She's the one in charge of reading all your comments and answering your questions in case you have one. Feel free to jump in and comment or ask questions if you need one. So okay, let's jump in and get started. So this is the box. If you haven't purchased already, this is the box that of the Mini Pottery Studio. You can get this if you haven't purchased it yet from Amazon, Target, Michaels, Learning Express, Toys R Us, Macy's, and Hobby Lobby. Yeah, there's a lot of places you can get it. If you have it, then you can jump in and join me in doing this. But if you don't have it, there's no problem. You can still watch and learn, as we go along. So, what's in the box? So, this is the main unit. It has the motor in it. And then this is the base one. Acts also as a storage unit. Wherein after you've done, you can just put it there. It's easy tidy up. So this comes also with a 4-piece centering tool. This is the tool that makes it very unique because it's currently patent pending, and I will show you later how you could be centering a clay without any problem with this tool. And then it comes with 3 templates as well. And this is the pin, like an axle for centering the clay. Then it comes with a sponge. These are the carving tools. And lastly, it has a paintbrush and some paint pots in here for decoration. But you can also use like acrylic paint, nail polish if you want, anything as long as you have creativity in mind. Yeah. So what else? What else do we forget, Adeline?
I think we pretty much covered.
So we're pretty much covered, right? This Mini Pottery Studio is actually perfect if you want to dive in the world of mini pottery. And this centering tool is, when I was starting, I was also a beginner like most of you. One of the things that make me, one of the things that is difficult for me was to center the clay. And this is the perfect tool for you to, jump into the world of mini pottery without any, difficulty, because you will. I will be able to show you how to do it. So, yep. So if you have your wheel right now, maybe you can set up it with me. So yeah, okay. So if you haven't set it up, this turning wheel should be put here, like so. And then this is the two of the tools for centering. You're gonna insert it like this, and then this tube should go on top of it. And then we can now put, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that your box includes air dry clay as well. So we're gonna get some clay. Oh, this one is also included. It's for measuring the clay, and it acts also as, once you're done, you can, I will show you later how you can use this once you're finished setting up your building your clay. And then you're gonna insert it inside like so. If you're good in approximating how much clay do you need, but this one has graduation already wherein you can see how much clay you need to put inside. So like this, just pack in your clay inside. Make sure that's fully packed. This centering tool is a unique feature, so that it removes the barrier of entirely of centering the clay. Yeah, usually I warm up my air dry clay with my hand so that you can easily manipulate the clay. So pack the clay in there. Feel free to drop in your questions if you have, and I'll do my best to answer everything. So there, I think it's enough, like on the 3/4. This also comes with a dome. The dome, this is the 4th part of the centering tool, which will be put here on top. And then this is the axle where we put here. And then this is the dome. It's like, for us to, because we are carving the clay, so there will be excess clay around. So this is a mess-free tool for everyone. And then it will be easy for you because it has a pin in here. You can see the pin here. And then this is going to be inserted in the axle like so. And then if you have your templates ready, choose any template that you want. I'm gonna be choosing this. This dome also holds the template. So just insert it like this. By the way, this machine is designed for left-handed and right-handed as well. If there's wobbling like that, just feel free to hold it. Hold it. This is for left-handed and this is for right-handed. Okay, and then just to show you that, but we have to remove this centering tool now. So lift this top like so, and then we're gonna lift the tube And then remove this. These two, set them aside. You're gonna use it for your next project. And then remove this. There, voila. You can also put some water before you pack in your clay. Actually, I forgot to put some water at the bottom so that just a bit of water. It doesn't need to be so wet. Just need to be wet, that's so that it adheres to the plate. Okay, and now we're gonna cover it again, like so. And then you can get your tool. You're gonna use this tool first. This is the first. This is the carving tool. So if you on it, I'm right-handed, so it's going counterclockwise. So you can see like it's still wobbling. That means your clay is still, it's centered, but there are excess on the sides. That's why it looks like it's wobbling, but it's actually centered already. So yeah, so let us carve. If you're ready, we can carve now. Okay. So just relax your wrist. We don't have to be tense here. So this is my secret. I relax my wrist, and then yeah, you don't have to be heavy-handed when you handle clay. Just treat them like, you're pampering them. So make sure that this tool is perpendicular to your template, like so. You cannot do this or this. Make sure that as much as possible it should be like this, perpendicular. Okay, this should be straight. You can, if it's hard for you to do like this when your hands are not steady, you can do this like you're holding a pencil, like so, and then you can rest this part of your hand here. This is what I do. Okay, so feel free to do whatever is comfortable with you, but yeah, this is just a sort of a tip from me. So slowly carve your clay. There. Sometimes the wheel will slow down, or sometimes stop. Just pull it, and yeah. So just watch me do it like this. Just slowly. We're not rushing things. In pottery, you should always, it's like a relaxation mode for me, and you don't have to rush things. There. Slowly carve them with the same shape as the template. Don't push it too hard yet, otherwise your wheel will stop. So just slowly carve them. So are you guys okay? Remember, just drop in your questions. Adeline is here to assist me.
We have one question. Should we fill it to 3/4 or the entire way? It depends on what you're making. If you're creating a tall vase like this, and fill it up all the way, but like if you're making like a little pot, then you can fill it like halfway.
Yes, yeah. I agree to that. No need to put water as you go along. It's not like the traditional pottery wherein you need, a lot of water when you start, because this machine is different from the traditional one. This is very easy, you know. So you can see the shape now. We're getting there, just slowly getting there. You can do downwards, then once you go down, it doesn't pick up any clay anymore. Go up. So far so good.
That's really cool.
You can also paint this while it's still turning. Later, I'm gonna show you how. So you see that it's slowing down because I'm pushing too hard. So I just need to pull it back in case I'm pushing too hard. So there you can see the shape already, and we're almost there. Yes, so this is okay, right? How does it look in the screen? I don't
Yeah. I guess like in this case, if you guys want to, if it's a little messy, you can like pause it and let's clean it out a bit. Just
yeah,
so we
you can
Let's do that.
I can still I can see it, but you know I'm also looking at the monitor, so
Yeah, we can clean it up.
yeah, okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah. So there. You can see some grooves and, you know, unevenness. The secret for that, to remove those, is to put some, you know, water. Okay. You can either, you know, do this. Yeah, I'm doing this. This is the proper, this is what I found out, because if you if you put a lot of water, then it might splatter on you, so it's okay. So I said earlier that it's just, you know, just apply a little water. No need for extra water. We can stop it now, the machine, and then you can open this up, lift it up, and then gather up the clay. The excess clay here, which you can use later. You can put it again in a Ziploc bag. So together with the other clay that you have, you know, this is, you know, I highly recommend air dry clay for beginners. When I was starting out, I was just using air dry clay actually. It took me like a couple of months after I transitioned into real pottery clay. You can use any clay, like pottery clay, as long as it's not polymer clay. The polymer clay has no enough elasticity to handle, you know, such speed of wheel and the carving.
Yeah. So what are the different carving tools for?
Oh, the different carving tools, I mainly use this one. What do you call this one? Is it this like a hand like that for carving? This pointy tool is for opening up this part, for opening up. Okay, I'll show it to you. The other carving tools are actually, you can use it once you get comfortable with the machine. After this, if you're done using the templates, you can freehand anything. You can use this tool. Usually this tool with the ball at the tip, I usually use it for opening the clay as well. And then this one is like a flipper. It's used for I use it for designing, wherein you can add some grooves on the side. I'll show it. So this one, you can use this for opening up. There, you can see it, widening at the tip. Just slowly, okay. I'm gonna change with this like flipper. You can add a decoration on your vessel like this. Can they be able to see? Can you be able to see that? Yeah. It creates some grooves on the side. Okay. So there, we're done. Oh, I can also show you as the wheel turns. We can actually decorate it while it's in there. Okay, use the paint pot or use any acrylic paint that you have. Just wet it with a little bit of water and then get some paint. And there. You can actually create like an ombre effect if you like. It'll be easier to paint if it's still turning, no mess. There. You can saturate the bottom if you want an ombre effect. You can saturate the bottom and then pull it up like so, and then there. I don't know if you can be able to see that.
That looks really cool. Also, if you guys want more of a detailed tutorial, we also have a playlist on our channel. I'll put that in the comments and I'll pin it so you guys can check that out.
Yeah, so if you want to remove this now, before removing, we should remove this pin first. So you can just pull it up like so. If it's hard for you, you can use this again. Put it like that and then hold it like so, and then remove there. And this one, remember this, you can use it to remove the clay from the bottom, just like so. And then just set it aside for 24 hours at least to dry. And then, yep, after that, sorry. After that, you can put your centering tool again and start a new one. Usually I'm on a roll when I am doing pottery. I could, watch TV and do pottery at the same time. So I haven't noticed that I have done like a dozen already. So you can continually do this as long as the other ones are drying on the side. Set them aside, and then after they dried, you can actually decorate them whatever you want, however you want. So again, just pack your clay if you want to start a new project. Just pack in some clay in there. And then for the other templates, I've used this tall template. This one, this second template. This is the sample of it. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. This is the sample of the second template. And then this is for the third template. You know, basic shapes. Your basic shapes. If you are comfortable and, you know, you think you have mastered all the templates, you can, you know, begin, you can start a new project, don't have a template anymore. As long as they're round and symmetrical in shape, you can do whatever you want. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some of my creations. I created this without the template, but I use it with a dome as well. With a dome like that, and then I carve just like bulges on the side. It's like I call it belly. So this one is the first project for the template based project that I made. This one, you can make this. You can find a booklet inside your box. There's a 3 levels there: beginner, maker, and master level. There's plenty of sample projects like this. This is not template anymore. This is not using the template anymore. This I made it without a template, and also this one without a template. And then this one, you can do like what I said. You can, you know, your imagination is endless in here. You can do this when you know. And finally, I have done this donut. You know, if you want to try this, I didn't use any template here, obviously, but this is not done like this. This is done like lying on the bed. There. So you just have to pack clay in here and then put a hole at the center, and then just round this edge so that it's like a donut. You can make an ice cream, you can make a cake, whatever, like a circular and symmetrical. So yeah, I also made this, a cup, a teacup. I shaped this cup and then I just attached the handle afterwards with like you could get a small amount of clay, and then form them like this, and then you have to wet this part and the other part, and then just attach them like so. So you can make a bowl, a plate, whatever your project requires or what. So yeah, do you have any other question for?
Let's see. Yeah, let us know if you guys have any more questions, and we'll do our best to answer them.
This is USB powered. You can bring it anywhere you want, as long if you have a power bank, then you can power this device without the use of electricity.
Okay, so So we have one question. What other types of clay can you use?
I recommend the air dry clay. Air dry clay, pottery clay, but the pottery clay you have to fire it if you have a kiln. And I don't recommend a beginner to have a kiln. So yeah, air dry clay. No, don't use polymer clay. It won't work the same as the air dry clay.
Oh, another question is, this user has used air dried clay before, but sometimes it cracks when it dries. What do you do in that?
Oh, that's why I wedge the clay. I like massage the clay before I use it because usually there's air pockets. Usually the cracking is caused by air pockets or yep. So massage the clay first. If you feel that it's not soft enough, wet your finger with a small amount of water and then just massage it like that. And then and then you can start, you can warm your fingers with warm your clay with your hands, just to avoid those kind of problems wherein it cracks or there's like caving in or just remember to use tiny amount of water. You can put a little water here before you start, like so. A little water so the clay adheres. You can put you can wet your clay a bit, but not too wet that there's like puddling happening here. No, otherwise it will splatter on the dome. Again, you can use of course there's an included paint pot in there. You can use acrylic paint. Usually I use acrylic paint, and then if you have some nail polish, unused nail polish lying around, you can also use that.
What does the nail polish do?
Yeah, just to
gloss.
to gloss or to paint it.
Paint?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can use nail polish. If you have some metallic nail polish, that would be great.
I guess the answer is, can you use any kind of paint? Does paint, markers work?
Oh, the markers, I haven't used markers, but I think watercolor might work.
Yeah.
Markers might work. But again, if you are using pottery clay, like the stoneware, porcelain, it will dry up, but it will be fragile. It will be fragile until you fire it into like 1,200 degrees Celsius or 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can use pottery clay, but that would, if you don't have a kiln to fire them, it will remain fragile. So don't forget to gather the excess clay here and put it inside a plastic bag like this, so you can reuse it next time.
And I guess to add to the point of using the nail polish, you can also kind of like use it as a varnish.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the top coat varnish.
So basically, the possibilities are endless when you're making stuff for the mini pottery studio.
Yeah. Sometimes we just need explore.
Yeah. I guess I want to ask
imagine.
You guys, as the audience, if you guys have what are you guys making right now, or like what are you guys planning on making with this mini pottery studio?
Yeah, if you're making one, tag us on social, on Instagram, Make It Real Play and Mini Pottery Project. We're excited to see what you have made out of this machine.
question. Air clay will be the best to use.
Air dry clay? Yes.
Yes.
For those who have joined us late, just feel free to jump in and ask some questions, pottery related or not. Most of the most frequently asked question about on me on Instagram is, how do I center clay? That's sometimes the hindrance for a beginner, for someone who's starting. Once they cannot center the clay properly, like, they give up. I don't want to touch this machine anymore. So this machine is patent pending. It has a centering tool, which is still patent pending, and it's great to help you center the clay when you're beginning. So it's no hassle. You can easily do it with this machine. And then once you're comfortable in doing it, you can progress. The secret to pottery is practice every day. So if you keep on making, that's what I did before. If I keep on making, I didn't stop. So,
I guess I have a question for you. How did you get into pottery?
Oh, it was, I don't know. Since I'm into miniature, right? I just tried it. Maybe I saw something before on Facebook. I think it's a video of someone doing miniature pottery, and then I have no idea. I was just self-taught on this. I have no idea on how to do it, but I bought a machine off Amazon before. It's just a generic one. It's like $50. And then when it came, I don't know what to do. I'm also a beginner before, and it was like I was strangling the clay or whatever, and it's like it's totally wobbly. It's like this one. It's totally wobbling on me before. And then I just, watch YouTube for tutorials. And then I just applied it into miniature version. So the rest is history. So if you haven't picked your machine yet, they're available at Amazon, Target, Michaels, Learning Express, Hobby Lobby, Toys R Us, and even Macy's. You can find them almost everywhere. So yeah, it's a perfect gift for kids, teens. If you're thinking of a gift for your kids, maybe this one is a perfect gift for them, if they're kind of artsy or what.
There's another question here. So if we messed up and started spinning without the pin on the top or inserted into the axle, it still turned out okay, but took some patchwork. If you mess up, do you recommend starting from scratch again, or?
If you mess up, usually if you don't center the clay properly, you cannot end up with something, right in the end. So it's better to just start anew if it's unsalvageable already. Usually what I do is I just start from the beginning. Just gather up the clay again
and again, we do have tutorials where you can follow our channel and follow along if you have any more
you can visit the Make It Real YouTube channel. Then there are like tutorials in there in case you've missed the live demo.
All right. So
okay. Yeah. So thanks again for joining us today. Again, if you haven't picked up your machine yet, you can find them from Target, Amazon, Michaels, Learning Express, Toys R Us, Hobby Lobby, and Macy's. Follow us on social media and feel free to tag Make It Real, Play, and Mini Pottery Project for your pottery creations. We'd like to, see what you created. Yeah. Yeah. Make It Real. Follow Make It Real, Play, and Mini Pottery Project on Instagram.
And follow Cello. Don't forget to follow Cello.
Yeah, don't forget to follow me. Okay, thanks everyone for joining.
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful Sunday. And feel free to ask if you have questions. Maybe can they still ask questions or yeah, okay.
Yeah, you guys can still ask questions and we'll follow up later on. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so
thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.